Hey everybody, Josh the RV Nerd down here at Advantage One RV with a really fun little ruby red vintage cruiser. Came in awesome singles or couples camper, front walk around bed, great bathroom, good storage, and it is one windy son of a gun today. Woo!
Whew, man, I tell you what, it's been freezing, and the sun came out today and it warmed up, so I just put on like a light jacket and it felt pretty nice. Then it came down here, down to A1, down from Haylett RV, and it's always so windy down here. It's chilly. I'm gonna have to go back out in a minute, so I want to step inside to warm myself up. Overall though, I mean, this is a good one to get the blood pumping. This is fun. This has that almost like classic diner sort of look and feel and vibe going on with it. This is, you know, camping's supposed to just be about having fun. And I think that that's the thing that this group did better than a lot of them. A lot of times smaller RVs, they tend to get a little bit boxy-ish, you know, show you all the storage here, because that's another thing this did really well. As what I'm going to call an inflated teardrop, it actually has pretty darn good storage space that a lot of smaller campers just really struggled to provide. Because the ceiling is vaulted front to back, it gave them the ability to include some pretty hefty overhead cabinet storage space in this thing. And I gotta tell you, I like what they put together here. Everything has, you know, little shapes, little characters. Nothing is flat and boring. This one, you know, you never feel like you settled here. You feel like, wow, they really put a lot of thought into this thing here, you know. That dinette can fold down into a sleeper if need be. I love those power outlets down below it, too. That is a really handy unsung feature. And this is a really smart thing. Just put a little bit of Velcro on that wooden runner right there, and then obviously put the other side of the Velcro on the bottom side of that dining table, and magically you have a table that no longer slides out of place if somebody shifts around at night, because we do that a lot more than you realize. Little campers also have typically little fridges. So that full two-door 6 cubic foot two-way fridge is a nice touch there. And, you know, the color scheme really as a whole, very consistent on the inside and out. I can see where they did have a TV mounted up here. That's what that kind of center beam is for. Otherwise, you just have some nice open space there, in a sense, almost like an elevated prep space above that, like, double pantry kind of drawer. Because that's the thing. I think that this has... I think that qualifies as a pantry. It may not go all the way next to the refrigerator, but it also gives you that counter space that you can always benefit from. And this does have that full-size 13,500 BTU air conditioner up here to keep you comfy. And I've seen a few of these vintage cruisers over the years. I do believe, hands down though, this is my favorite of them I have seen. It just seems to have the most storage, the best layout, the best flow of anything I've seen. Like that extra closet here in the bathroom. And don't miss the extra counter space behind the sink. That's an easy thing to overlook. That gives you a place to like keep your blow dryer, keep your shavers, keep your toothbrushes out of the way. And, I mean, you can see how nice and clean and cleanly this is. This was not like left gross and people spit their toothpaste into it. It's sharp. And spinning around from the sink, you see really good legroom in front of the toilet there. Speaking of which, you know, plenty of place to keep either like toiletries, extra toilet paper, things like that, right behind you. So, you know, if you're on the stool and you need that stuff, you don't have to go traipsing around looking for it, which is nice. Bigger vent fan, too. Never heard a person say, oh, I'd have bought that camper, except it had one of them very convenient, nice high-flow air fans. You know, everybody wants one of those. And that north-south ceiling sweep means that taller people like me, especially with that skylight position, will actually very comfortably be able to stand in this nice radius shower. Now I gotta go back out in the cold. I should have brought my coat, not a jacket.
And man, I don't care who you are. That is a good-looking camper. That is just fun. Man, against that blue sky, too. Ooh, child, that looks fantastic. This is also an Asdel RV. They are using Asdel below the fiberglass skin on this. Magnet holdbacks for that baggage door, and take a look at this. A couple $100 worth of hitching that you're gonna want and don't have to pay for. If you are a first-time RVer, that right there is a very handy thing. Keep in mind, every truck trailer hitch they kind of, it's like a thumbprint. They all look the same, but they're not exactly the same, so we may need a few minutes of labor time included there to get that set and leveled for you. But that's all stuff we can do. The fact is, the lion's share of that is all handled. It's easy to miss, though. This is actually a narrow body camper. It's a 7.5 foot wide instead of 7 wide. And I think that's why they're still able to give us the decent bed size that you can walk around, as well as the good storage. You got a sewer hose tube up front under that double propane tank area. The wheel wells here are galvanized. Hopefully, man, it is windy and I'm right next to the road. I'm hoping that you guys are hearing this okay. As we whip around the back here, it is rear camera ready. It almost looks like maybe it used to have a camera on it, but doesn't now. Again, that's all stuff that we can assist you with. And another really fun, cool thing on these is that this has no rubberized roofing. Take a look at this. I basically kind of taped my camera to a broomstick and waved it around up there. A little too windy for a drone that I also don't own. So, you know, this is a little bit more my speed right here. Under that power awning, you got TV hookups right next to those stable steps, and I love that classic white wall look on those tires there. This is fun. This is fun, and look at this. This is a head turner. This is a Kathleen head turner. Whew, so hopefully this chilly wind hasn't eaten up the microphone too badly. Any questions you have, please give our team down here at Advantage One RV a call. You need extra pictures, you need measurements, you need anything. Hitching, pieces, parts, trades, finance, truck and trailer package deals, RV delivery, and everything between. We do it all. So as always, hit that subscribe button to stay tuned in to things as they roll through, and take care, stay safe, have fun, and have an A1 day, everyone. Ooh. Ooh.